What's going on?
Okay. And we are officially starting the episode now. Episode 1, possibly 2 or 3. Just gonna get into it. These are my guests. Introduce yourself.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Brock. I've never heard you introduce yourself as Jacob.
Oh yeah,
really
most
weird.
people call me Tango. It's like a nickname that's
I honestly
been
forget.
carried down through generations.
I honestly forget that you're Jacob.
Yeah,
Sometimes I've only called you Tango.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I feel like I'm gonna be calling him Tango the whole time.
Yeah,
so it's Tango.
Tango, yeah. Okay, so we're getting right into it. The Patty Mahomes contract. Crazy.
First of all, I want to ask, if your team offered Patrick Mahomes $500 million, would you be excited about it, or would you be
no.
Because you have to think we could get Steve Nash right here.
Yeah,
Like,
Steve Nash.
Like every Lakers fan knows that there's a possibility that he could get hurt and be like, yeah, you know what? $140 million if I'm hurt.
He already got hurt this last season.
That's what I'm saying. He could have milked that.
And balled out.
Yeah, because he was on his rookie contract.
That's wild.
Like
he
could have been like, this is for. He has the next 2 years of his rookie contract.
Yeah, he's getting paid like $2 million for the next 2 years.
Exactly.
But then it goes up. Like, okay, here's the basis of the deal. The base value of the deal is $477 million, and then if incentives are met, which means they win a couple Super Bowls, a couple MVPs, he could get up to $500 million.
I don't think the incentives. Wait, what was the base?
The base is $477.
That's not good, dude. That's so bad. Like, think about that. That's only $25 million left for him for incentives. So he's like, I could kind of just ride this thing out.
Yeah, I know.
And chill.
That's
and
what I'm saying.
if we leave Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce behind, what are we gonna do? I can just chill and get $475 million over the next 10 years.
His kids are set. It's insane. $40 million a year. That's crazy. After the first 2 years, that's.
Who cares? He's getting so much money in endorsements.
I read this thing, or no, I saw a post on Instagram. It was like, he said he didn't even learn how to read defenses till like 2018.
Yeah, no, totally. He wasn't. Or he said he
just,
didn't know
like,
how to read the
fucking around.
defense.
He's got a gnarly ass
So
arm.
he still has like a lot of room for improvement.
I don't see
think,
how could you have room for improvement on a 50 touchdown season, winning an MVP and then a Super Bowl.
No, just like his dynamic ability.
But that's so scary, dude.
He can put up the same numbers and still have a better season.
Dude,
yeah.
I like Patrick Mahomes right now, and I thought the Tom Brady era was bullshit because I'm not a Patriots fan, and I had to see them get into the Super Bowl every year. Another AFC team once the Patriots are out. We're going to be seeing the Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
How do you think I feel? I'm a Raiders fan.
Oh, yeah.
Winning the AFC West every year.
That sucks. I didn't even think about that. You got...
Yeah, he hates the Chiefs.
Yeah. You got 20 more games from Patrick Mahomes. They just signed for 20 more games against the Raiders. Think about that. You got to play him two times a year for the next 12 years, or 10.
10 plus his rookie.
Yeah.
24 games, possibly.
Derek.
Derek's going off.
Dude, don't you have Peterman backing him up? Or no.
Mariota. That's kind of
right.
Dude, you guys got the sorriest quarterback crew I've ever. Like,
no, Mariota's still good.
It's just a group full of so
mediocre, possibly alright. Like,
that's enough trash.
I think back to
Derek
the Mahomes
Carr
thing.
Just needs receivers, which we did get.
Would you want to sign Derek Carr? Not Derek Carr, but would you want to sign a Mahomes type of guy to a deal like that though?
To my team,
the Raiders right now. That's the scariest part. Like,
I'd have to see how the chemistry is.
The Chiefs are thinking about right now. But I honestly think that if their owner, he's thinking, fuck it. Like, if we get 2-3 Super Bowls out of this, we get 2-3 Super Bowls.
Yeah, 2 or 3 Super Bowls. It's like after you're at 4, like you're 2 away from Tom Brady. Yeah.
There's gonna be so many dynasties now. I feel like it's gonna be like basketball, but nobody really tells because there's 22 people that are starting.
Yeah.
Nobody can tell because, like, if you have, the Chiefs have 4 very explosive people on their offense, and that is like enough. You don't really need O-line. You can have an O-line that can block for 2 seconds and let Mahomes like that and just do whatever he wants.
No look pass to the side. It's not fair. So would you? I feel like if I were to have him on my team, I'd still want it a little bit shorter. But.
I wouldn't I would want
I don't
it as
know.
long
It's
as
a
possible,
long
so
time.
he knows that like we're rocking.
He's got to
with
grind.
it.
Yeah, that's true.
Carson Wentz is getting pushed out. Aaron Rodgers is getting pushed out.
I mean,
And-
Carson's still kind of.
Why would they draft a quarterback in the second round?
Dude,
like that puts
Carson's
some pressure
not-
on Carson.
It puts pressure on him, but there's no way we're getting Eagles
if-
all the way. There's no way we're getting rid of Carson.
You can't get rid of
They literally just got Jalen just in case. They got him for coronavirus because like some quarterbacks doomed to get it. So like, we got one of the best
You missed
secondary
Big Dick
quarterbacks.
Nick,
You know.
though.
I mean,
You're
no
talking about
one knows.
Jalen Hurts is the best good secondary quarterback.
Well, dude, Nick Foles was pretty much our starting quarterback. It wasn't really like a backup. It was more just like this or that. It was never. I don't think like Nick Foles. We ever really viewed Nick Foles as a backup. It was always like equal. Just a matter of who gets the start. It was just a matter of.
I
drop Carson instead.
that would be so bad.
I mean,
Jalen Hurts is Deshaun Kaiser with more athletic ability, but not enough.
Yeah.
Like you can be an athletic quarterback if you're Lamar Jackson, but if you're not Lamar Jackson, like fuck off. Like there's no reason for you to be in you're a college quarterback.
Dude, I was just thinking like, what if the Eagles just kept Nick Foles as our starting quarterback, like traded Carson, and we get someone like pretty nice, like we got like a nice receiver out of that, because there's some teams that would probably trade an alright receiver for him, like
for Wentz.
Wentz.
Yeah,
yes.
but then you'd have no one to throw to him.
No, Nick Foles. Like if we kept Nick Foles as our
if
starter,
you
like
kept
before we traded Nick Foles, just make Nick Foles a starter, give him another little, like 5-year deal, 4-year deal, and then like.
That's actually.
That's what I was thinking. Like if we get, you could have gotten someone like nice out of Carson Wentz. Like now he has to do good. You know what I'm saying? Like
Carson. I think Carson Wentz is good, but like his knees aren't.
I mean, I don't know. I think our division kind of helps him do kind of good. Like
because you play 6 easy ass games a year.
Yeah.
I don't know how
the Cowboys are gonna be so bad this year.
I don't understand. Everything I'm seeing is like you know how it's like elite, the elite teams, the good teams, the great all that. Cowboys are like in the second tier every single time, and they are every year. And I don't understand. They suck every single year.
No, dude.
Dak Prescott is shit.
the history.
He had one good season, and people are like, "Oh, is Jerry Jones gonna pay him?"
Mm-hmm.
No, he's not gonna pay him. To do what?
Losing
Like,
the playoffs.
Yeah. To be Tony Romo, but worse for a couple more years? No.
I feel like we signed Carson for too much too, though. I felt like that a little bit.
How much did you sign Carson? Oh, he's getting paid.
We've got him for the next like 5 years. I know that we paid him like 5 to 6 years, a good amount.
That's gotta scare him having.
I know.
Like,
I feel
drafting a quarterback in the second round.
I know we. Why would we even like?
I get the Aaron Rodgers thing though. Like
I get that one too, but maybe I see it from the different perspective. Like maybe there's Packers fans that are like, I'd rather keep Aaron.
How much time he has left though?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 3 years.
3 years maybe.
Jordan Love is supposed to be really good. If they did the same thing with Brett Favre and it fucking worked.
Yeah,
so they're just following that blueprint. But like, I'm not saying that Jordan Love is Aaron Rodgers. You can't say that yet.
Yeah,
but like he has like Patrick Mahomes kind of like he finds out different ways to throw the ball, and he's just a baller. Like he can get the job done. He's like one of those guys.
Talking about Love, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
But
I didn't watch any of his highlights until after.
I didn't either. Like until
So I was, like,
before the
pre-draft
draft, I heard
highlights.
like, oh, Jordan Love could go to the Panthers, and I was like,
Oh gosh, who's that guy?
I was like, who's Jordan Love? Like, are we about to kick out Teddy Two Gloves already? If you knew Teddy Two Gloves, he's gonna take us to the Super Bowl. He's gonna take us to the Super Bowl.
Wait, it's Teddy Two Gloves.
Teddy Bridgewater.
Why do they call it? Oh,
Because he wears 2 gloves. He's a quarterback.
Does he always wear 2 gloves, or just
Yeah.
on rainy games?
No, always wears 2 gloves.
What?
He's a weirdo. Like I don't know how you throw the ball in the NFL.
Dude, when did he start doing that? Like
college
One has to
probably.
be just like a.
Yeah, he has to. Maybe like his skin is like really smooth or something. He has like soft baby butt like hands. Puts lotion on too much, and like in high school he just started like flopping the balls, and then he's like, "Nah, what's going on?" And he just starts using the glove. Like you saw Michael Jackson going off with his glove. He's like, "Man, I can make something out of this."
I don't know. It's a fan thing for sure. Like Teddy Two Gloves, that'll help. That'll sell.
Oh yeah,
But-
dude, you just get that's what makes you money. Yeah, you get a little character
Meanwhile,
boost. Plus you
Jacksonville's
actually
still
play all right.
Because like if there's people at the highest level like doing their job and being like funny as fuck, like George Kittle,
Yeah.
George Kittle.
George Kittle,
Dude,
like he's just got that
such
character.
A personality. Like everybody loves George Kittle. If you can talk and play football, everybody will love
He's
you.
got such an O lineman vibe. Like,
He does, big boy vibes.
Literally Grant Conaway. If he
Yeah.
made it to the NFL and played tight end.
He just wants to hurt people. And
Yeah, I know. He's always like just let's go, and he's just like Bosa.
George Kittle and Patrick Mahomes are the two best players in the NFL. That's what I'm.
Yeah, what about Lamar?
No, George Kittle does so much more than just catching passes. He was not supposed to be a pass catching tight end. He was supposed to be a blocking tight end, and he's a great blocking tight end.
Well, I mean,
he is.
Look,
he's like a
mean.
faster. Yeah, he's like a fast Rob.
Look at the
I like how he wears
PPF.
the
Yeah,
rib guards.
and I like the shoulder thing, the shoulder wrap. It looks badass.
I hate how he wears the sleeves though. His sleeves come. He wears his sleeves that come out sometimes, and you can see them like under the pads. I
He's
hate
a
that.
goofy ass white dude.
Yeah,
like,
I hate that.
Yeah,
His hair is like all over the place.
I mean, he's just a goofy kid.
he's such a
from
funny
Iowa.
guy though. He
Like,
seems
yeah.
so chill. Like,
Iowa, of course.
Of course, he's from Iowa. Dude.
Yeah.
He
That's
only
that lineman spirit.
he wears the tank tops that are cut all the way to the bottom all
Yeah,
day.
dude.
I guarantee he wears those in basketball shorts all day.
and the slides.
Yeah, with white Nike socks.
Mm,
That's such a.
We're good. We gotta stop it. All right, we're back. The camera stopped there. We gotta stop every 10 minutes because
Yeah.
they stop for some reason. So we're
Why don't
actually
you just-
timing it this time.
I want to just move on to the next topic because we already talked about
Yeah,
Patrick
yeah.
Mahomes is going to be half a billionaire.
Half a billionaire. That's crazy. All right, now we're back. We're on to the UFC events. Fight Island. All right, so
Wait, Fight Island's still in the works?
it
this
is
weekend.
at Fight Island. It's this weekend.
What?
Okay,
Have you
but
not seen
Fight
it
Island. You
No,
haven't seen it?
I thought that it was a joke. I thought they were like.
No.
I thought that it was just like a fan thing. Like
Yeah,
people were
it's
like,
in
"Oh,
Abu
Fight
Dhabi.
Island."
Yeah, but it's in like Abu Dhabi. It's like I
That's
expected it
gonna
to
be
be like
nuts.
a small like
It's already,
island
like,
where all the
developed.
but there's like a city there. Like it's
Yeah,
like a
oh.
city that's like a smaller island. But
I think everyone thought it was just gonna be like
I-
one.
I thought it was
the
gonna be-
SpongeBob Island.
yes,
With just
exactly.
a-
Maybe a
just
building
the
where they
food.
eat
Yeah.
food and stuff. Like
Yeah, it's like out in the open and shit.
Dude, that is going to be insane. That's this weekend.
But
Yeah.
it's so
I didn't
hot
know
there.
that was. Oh, dude.
It's like 90 degrees at night.
no,
It's
there's no
supposed to
way
be
it's gonna
gas.
be outside. It's gonna be
Did
inside.
you not? It was
No,
right on the
they're fighting
beach.
outside, on the beach.
Right on the beach.
What? When did they
Did you
announce
show
that?
them?
No, we saw the ring, right?
I don't know how. I thought it was like
Where?
still.
That's not.
Being
There's
talked
no way
about.
they're fighting outside.
They are. Like,
Where did they commit
I was
that?
watching the. It's like a little series that they're making on YouTube about
Good.
UFC. It's called Embedded, and like I watched
Yeah.
this. They
on,
got
on
off the
Snapchat.
plane.
The UFC
No, it's
event?
it's on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
They
you
got
watched
off the
YouTube
plane and
version.
it's like, holy shit, it's like a fucking steam shower in here. Like, might just do all my conditioning outside, like my weight cutting outside because it's hot as shit.
Do you remember in Hawaii? In Hawaii when we went? Did you guys go with us to Hawaii? Were you with us to football for football?
No, we didn't go with you.
You didn't go with us.
Oh wait, no, we went a different year, but
Oh.
we went my year, but Tango didn't go.
I didn't go.
How do you not? You just didn't go.
You want to tell the people why Tango?
My grades weren't the best that year, and my mom didn't let me go.
You didn't get to go to Hawaii because you had bad grades.
No.
How
Well,
bad were
she
your
thought-
grades?
They weren't
Well,
that bad.
it wasn't that
It like
bad, it
C, like a C. I don't know.
It was
Well,
Dude.
it wasn't that bad. It was like the same as mine.
But what I was gonna say was that when you got off the bus to get to that CrossFit place that we worked out at, it was
You guys
Like,
worked out while you were there?
oh yeah. What? Are you?
There was like a gym there?
Yeah, we had to go. We went from a practice field, got back in the buses while we were all like drenched. It was
Yeah.
the grossest feeling I've ever. Like I didn't put a shirt on that entire trip because like it would just stick to you.
Mm-hmm.
Like Hawaii is not a place to work out. That's why everyone there just surfs.
It's hot.
Like-
It does not feel good.
It was,
Yeah, good
but
water.
I couldn't imagine fighting someone in that kind of weather.
Yeah.
It's probably way worse too. The humidity,
Oh, it would be
humidity's crazy.
horrible.
Yeah, but we were lifting, and I would literally get off the pad, and it would just be like soaked. Like it was the most disgusting.
Wait, so
like,
did you go to like a
workout thing
high
I've ever
school or did you
No,
go to
we
like a
went
private
actual
gym? Or
private gym, a CrossFit
Oh,
place,
that's sick.
and like, no, the guy there was like had us on some CrossFit thing where we were doing pull-ups and like it was a high intensity workout with all the windows open, so it was just like
hot air.
It was like 90% humidity in there. It felt like
that's horrible.
That's what it's gonna be like, and the most conditioned guy is gonna win every single fight. If
dude, like.
That's why Usman is.
That's why I think Usman's gonna win because like Usman's shredded. He's a wrestler. Like he trains. Like he does. Like I mean, not saying Jorge doesn't, but Jorge comes from Kimbo Slice street boxing. You know what I'm saying? And they don't really train that when you're street boxing. You train fighting and punching. You don't train all this wrestling where you get hot. But all these wrestlers train in hot sauna rooms,
so
bro.
Bad.
His wrestling is like.
His wrestling's low. It's who? Jorge's or
Jorge.
Yeah, Jorge has some good
just
wrestling.
Loves to strike.
Well, he can defend it well. Like it's not like he can't defend. He's been in like a bajillion UFC fights now. He knows how to protect the takedown.
Isn't that kind of like a home game type thing, like a home field advantage type thing? If you're playing outside if you're fighting outside when it's really
I still
somebody has more condition or somebody's more conditioned.
Dude, I still don't think they're doing it outside. I think
that's
because,
so unfair.
Because if I'm freaking dominating in a striking position, right? And I'm on this side over here, and you're over here, and the sun's right here, you can't even move from my punches. You know what I mean?
Definitely be nighttime.
I think it's daytime, or if they do that, it's got to be nighttime because like the sun is a big factor. Like wind's a big factor. You know, like you start pushing some sand onto there or something. Like it's on the beach. Like a bird just shits on. Like how funny would that be if you see Jorge and Usman go and a bird shits on them just like out of nowhere? Like,
it is gonna be. Okay, it says, technically they will be on a beach. You won't see the sand or the palm trees or anything because like they'll be situated inside a temporary structure called the Flash Forum. So like.
Oh, it's gonna be like a Coachella tent.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely gonna be air conditioned.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, it's still gonna be like
it just
probably
not
like
feasible to have it outdoors.
UFC. They're gonna make it so professional that we don't even know they're at a beach.
Yeah, you probably won't. The lighting, it's gonna be like all dark around there probably.
They'll have like probably.
But it's probably gonna be on
or something.
It's gonna be on the beach. Like I bet you whether Usman or Masvidal wins, like one of them could literally run outside the ring and just run and jump in the water if they wanted to. Like,
that'd be sick.
Like it's. I feel like it's gonna be like it's gonna be like a little like 40-foot walk, not even a minute walk if that. Like if you put the freaking.
It looked like it's right on the sand.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know if there's there's no way that's where it's gonna be that one because that's like in the middle of like a little hotel.
That is so cool,
because it's advertising. Like if you put a ring in the middle of this, everyone walking down the beach, everyone that's there just sees it. Everyone's posting pictures of it. Like
that's gonna bring a lot of attention to UFC. UFC needs more attention.
Yeah.
It is the only sport or the only thing in the world that you can see two people try to kill each other and it's not illegal.
It's like insane. Like it's just like once you start getting into it.
What about Calcio?
Calcio.
Oh yeah.
Calcio.
Tell the viewers about some Calcio. I'll throw a clip in there after.
If you have Netflix, please watch Home Game. It's the first episode. It's called Calcio Storio or something like that. But it is literally soccer, rugby, and UFC mixed, and there's like 14 people in the center, and when the game starts, instead of blocking or pushing, you just square up and it's a bare knuckle brawl for 50 minutes. And like just go watch it. It's the most badass people in the world. The main character looks like a James Bond villain. They're meant to kill people.
Wait, so is the show just like follow this kid in his life of becoming like a star in the sport?
No, it's just like it's following the
sport
following
itself.
Like the league almost?
The championship. Like there's only 2 games a year because it's 50 minutes of fighting and like.
So is there only 4 teams or?
There's 4 teams.
And like
it's white, red, green, and blue, and like. It's based off where you live in Italy. So if you're born in Florence, like that's where they were, and it was like the red team. So you stick on that team the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Like
dude, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Dude, the pride for your team you must have if you're playing for I'm here forever. Might as well make us good.
Yeah.
Like if I was in the NBA and my team was shit, I'd be like, LeBron and AD are on the Lakers. Like I could go there.
Yeah. Like I would go to the Lakers. Like. I don't know. I feel like I would go to the LeBron situation, the Lakers. I was like not nearly as heated as when Kevin Durant went to the freaking.
No.
went to the
Warriors.
freaking
But
Warriors.
there's
The
none of
Lakers
that.
weren't even that good before LeBron was
Yeah.
there.
None of that in Calcio. Just fist fighting and pride. It's the like go watch it on Netflix. There's like free diving. There's other sports that are pretty cool, but like Calcio's the shit, and I'm definitely gonna go to. That's a bucket list for sure. I'm going to Florence and I'm watching one of those games. 50 minutes of like 27 people just
Dude, I don't
murdering
even
each other.
get
Yeah,
that.
they're
Like,
just
are there
like,
referees?
No, dude, there's no need. You can literally double kick. Like, I saw a guy in the show. He was running with the ball, like it was just like football, and some guy tried to get the ball out by just giving him a body kick, and he ate it and just ran through it. Like that's a normal ass thing for them. Why would there be refs if you could wear cleats and like jump into someone's face
Yeah.
and just kick them? Oh, didn't know there was a bar there.
Yeah.
Move that
clip
way.
Rocky
The
showed
microphone.
me earlier.
Your microphone.
The
Yeah, move
paramedics
that.
came
There you
in.
go.
You're talking about this.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
paramedics came in halfway through the game and while they're still playing.
Yeah,
Just
just
take him off the
took
court.
took the
Paramedics
guy off the
gurneyed him
field.
up and walked off.
In soccer, a guy will get like slide tackle and they'll get on
Down
the
for like a
stretcher.
good
Yeah.
30 minutes and then get on the stretcher and then they run back in the game in like a solid 2
Yeah.
minutes later.
Not this. You just roll them on the stretcher, get them out of there. Game keeps going.
The game keeps going. All right.
Did you have it on the whole time?
No, I just put it on. It was on my bed. All right, we're back into this. Had a little intercession break again. Oh shoot, I gotta start the clock. Oh no.
Alright, we're going to be talking about the individual fights now that are going to take place at Fight Island.
All right, just the top 4 fights. Top 4 fights.
Yeah, top 4 fights.
Yeah. Well, we only went over Jorge Usman. I'm going Jorge. Tango.
I want Jorge, but Jorge is my guy. But
Jorge is the
he's
guy.
scaring me because like he's got to cut 20 pounds and what is it?
A week.
A week.
Because
Less
he's
than a week because
because-
it's on Saturday.
the way the fight. Usman was supposed to fight Gilbert Burns, and then like a couple literally 3 days ago, Burns got tested positive for corona. So then Jorge stepped in on like 6 days notice. So he has to drop weight. He's at 190 right now. He has to drop to 170 for
That's
the
a
fight
baller move.
in
Yeah,
like 6
like-
days.
But I mean,
He fights at
He said he doesn't have a
170s,
problem
and
with
he
it.
was. People were saying like he was training for this fight already when they gave it to Burns. So it's like it's not like he wasn't training all this time. He was training, didn't get the fight, and then Burns got pulled out. So he's kind of already training. I mean, he probably wasn't training specifically for Burns to
Yeah.
get corona,
Yeah.
but he was training, and he historically he fights at a weight division below. So we're talking about they're fighting at 170. Historically, he was at 155s with Conor McGregor and all those dudes at lightweight. So I don't think it's gonna be too much. If he used to
Still
fight
a
at 155 when he's at 190 right now, I feel like he could cut it. But it's
Yeah.
still crazy to think 20 pounds in 6 days. Dude, anyone I know would be freaking crazy. Like, I mean, that's overweight. You lose 20 pounds in 6 days, dude. I would
how
kill
do you
for
even
that.
do that?
I don't know. Like he's running every day.
Yeah,
like
diet though.
I
Wear
feel like
trash bags all the time,
Jorge's
man.
gonna be like just forcing himself to throw up. Like I feel like that would be like
That's brutal.
like
He's
what
probably
does
gonna
he
be
do?
like-
What does he do if like the day before like weigh-ins he's still like 5 to 10 pounds short? Like what like
Dude, he's
Oh,
gonna
no.
be he's gonna
Just
be
goes for a long run.
15 pounds overweight at the fight.
I don't know. Like and that's the thing. It's like if Jorge doesn't make it, I don't know how that works because they still fight if Jorge doesn't win the make weight. But I don't think does Usman still have his title? Does the title go vacant if someone beats the title holder?
No, I think he keeps it until
Usman just
somebody in
keeps
his
it?
own weight class beats him.
See, that's
Makes sense.
that's freaking whack.
That,
Like Usman
I want
loses.
to know
Like,
if Usman was the guy that he fought in that interview.
yeah, I know what you're talking about,
Yeah.
dude. Oh yeah,
Masvidal is,
dude. There was
he's just a G. I like him.
there's a crazy clip I saw where
Yeah.
literally Jorge, they're at the weigh-ins, or not weigh-ins, they haven't weighed in yet, but they're getting all their tests and stuff. And you see an elevator right here, right?
I did.
And you see Jorge walk in right as Usman walks out of the other one right there,
Yeah.
and they both literally miss
They
each other
literally
by a
walks right
second.
past.
Yeah, we'll put it in there.
that.
Like
He's
that. Yeah. I was like, how did dude, that would have been some beef. Like they both
It's
would
gonna
have been
be
like,
right here.
fuck you, dude. Like,
clips right here.
yeah, the clips right between rocking them. Don't worry. Yeah.
We gotta do that.
The clip will play, and then okay, so we'll move on from that one. Now we're going to Holloway Volkanovski 2. That's for featherweight, so that's what 145s, and that one's gonna be crazy because they went ham the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Holloway champ, Volkanovski. Well, actually Volkanovski is the champ, but they both fought each other
was
last.
the champ before because they fought each other.
Mm-hmm. So
that was their last fight.
No, I'm pretty sure actually Holloway fought in between.
Oh,
I was looking, so I'm pretty sure Volkanovski hasn't fought in between. Volkanovski fought Holloway. I'm pretty sure Holloway beat someone, and then Holloway's fighting Volkanovski. But I'm pretty sure Volkanovski hasn't fought anyone since then.
Holloway won.
Dude, let's see. Oh wait, I didn't write who they fought, but yeah, those are some.
Just nice guy.
Volkanovski, yeah. I mean, Holloway's been up there. I'm pretty sure Holloway's already had that belt.
Yeah.
Like a couple times actually. Like I'm pretty sure he's defended it like a couple times because he's been like no one was ever like touching Holloway until Volkanovski came up.
I think he can make it back.
Oh yeah, I think Holloway could beat him. Holloway's lanky, dude. He's got a reach on Volkanovski. Volkanovski was kind of having to hold it like this and just get pinned up and
pretty unpredictable. He's like wild with his style.
Dude, Holloway's got a punch though. Holloway can knock a dude out. It's crazy. Okay, let's go to the next one. We got Aldo versus Jan. Aldo is ranked 6. Jan is ranked 4. Honestly, Jan hasn't. I haven't.
Familiar with Jan's work.
Yeah, I don't. Jan, I wrote down. Uriah Faber was his last one. Uriah Faber's Hall of Fame champion. He's like.
Faber used to be the guy. He was
Faber,
my favorite fighter when I was younger.
Faber was a god, so he beat that. That was his last fight. I think he was the last fight before Uriah Faber retired. And then I don't know who else. He fought Jimmy Rivera and John Dodson. Don't know either of those two. And then Jose Aldo is fighting a lot. He fought Marlon Morales. He fought Volkanovski at one point. I think he went up. I think he used to be. He went down actually. He went down. Because Aldo fought Volkanovski. Or Volkanovski went up. I don't know. But Aldo's beaten them. So they've fought a lot of people. I would say, who you going with, Tango, Aldo, or Jan?
I'll go with Aldo.
Aldo, just because I don't know Jan.
Yeah, I'm going Aldo too, just because I don't know Jan. Even though Jan's ranked higher.
Rose v. Andrade?
Yeah, that's not even a title fight, but Rose and Andrade.
Thug Rose.
Dude, Thug Rose is a crazy girl, bro. She's everywhere. She's
What's her name?
Her name is
Rose. It's Rose Namajunas.
But they call her nickname's Thug Rose.
Why does every fighter have a badass name? Like,
dude, okay, yeah, let's go over the name.
Dude, like when they introduce you.
Dude, okay, so Kamaru Usman.
Thug Rose.
Yeah, how did they? Did they go Thug first? Thug Rose.
They'd probably just say Thug Rose.
Yeah. Yeah, and then Usman, it's the Nigerian Nightmare.
I got another Nigerian Nightmare.
No, that's him. He's
the real Nigerian Nightmare is on the Broxdale podcast. If you want to go check that out, just saying. But
who's the real Nigerian Nightmare?
Christian Okoye, the guy I had on.
That's his nickname.
That's his nickname.
Yeah.
He's the Nigerian Nightmare.
Yeah, I feel like
every guy from Nigeria is the Nigerian Nightmare.
Yeah,
he's big and he's from Nigeria. He's the Nigerian Nightmare.
And then you got Kamaru Usman, or not Usman, Jorge Masvidal, Gamebred Masvidal. Everyone has the notorious Conor McGregor. It just flows.
But like
so nice.
even their regular names are scary as fuck. Like,
dude, yeah, I know. Kamaru Usman.
Yeah.
That guy would beat me up. Like you hear the name, like
that guy could be like 120 pounds. He could still kick my ass because his name is crazy as hell.
Yeah, like, Masvidal could cut 100 pounds and he would still beat me up. Screw the 20. Give him 100. All right. Okay, that's the rest for the big fights. So let's pause it and then we'll go back to the next section.
Are we talking about the?
Yeah, we're on the last
NBA
segment.
Bubble?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the NBA bubble.
I feel so bad for those guys.
Dude, the NBA bubble. Yeah, bro. Give us the details on the food here. I've heard. So I haven't seen any pictures, but I'll post the picture you sent.
I saw a picture of. So it was like the Nuggets lunch versus the Lakers lunch.
Yeah.
And the Nuggets lunch was looked like a bowl of like shitty salad and then like some pasta that was like brown.
Ew.
It literally looked like airplane food. It was airplane food. And then there's a picture on Kuzma's story of a nice like sushi, like 3 rolls of sushi, some sashimi, like whatever you'd want.
Lakers just getting tempered out here.
If you're on the bronze team.
Yeah.
LeBron's like, yeah, I'm not eating this bullshit. Like, give me.
Hit me up with the sushi.
Yeah,
Dude,
hit me up with the
LeBron-
sushi.
Dude, LeBron, like, everyone gets, like, the one, maybe two people they can bring to the bubble. You know LeBron's chef's gonna be one of those two people.
Yeah.
LeBron spends, like, $2 million to, like, $5 million a year just on, like, recovery, his
His
health. Like,
body's a temple.
you know that food,
He's
his
36
food
and
is,
he's
like,
moving around like he's 20.
dude,
Like,
he's gonna be there so long.
yeah. But like, and
Bronny gets
it's
there?
because he's eating sushi. And
I feel
while
like-
those other peasants are eating some brown pasta.
It's not fair. It's not
That's
fair.
not
And you
fair
know
at
that
all.
sushi. You know that sushi's like packed with some protein,
Mhm.
maybe like a little bit of like just some healthy
They just
shit.
throw like whey protein.
Whey
on there.
protein on the, but the sushi that tastes like salt somehow. Like it
I want to
tastes
find the
dang.
picture so bad. It better be still up on my Twitter feed. But like,
Oh, just look up NBA food. It'll show up.
oh yeah, for sure.
It literally looks like maybe like a school lunch.
It's disgusting.
Dude, and that's dude. Do you think like I feel like some teams are gonna get so screwed over with the coronavirus? Like if LeBron
Look at
gets
that, dude. Like a thing of tomatoes. Like
That's gotta be strawberries.
Stacy's pita chips.
that's gotta be strawberries. No one wants a thing of tomatoes like that.
No, that's watermelon.
it is.
Yeah, it says on the menu.
Oh, it says it. Yeah. Looks like, dude. It just
They
looks
make
like
it sound
all
so
looks like
nice on the
shit.
menu though.
They made it sound nice on the menu, but then you get it, and it's like half of it is sides.
It is
Where's
like
the
outside.
It's like a
Where's
plate
the
of sides.
food? There's
I don't know.
I just see a
salad?
whole bunch of
They
stuff
say
in
there's
little like.
chicken on
no,
there,
there's
but-
no chicken. There's
Where's
just
you see
salad.
chicken? I don't see chicken.
It's
Or
just
it's like
look,
white
you got
fish
the
and
salad, you got the watermelon, and then you got sides, and then 2 bags of chips. These fools are
Like a
16.
little-
Probably
All
stole
of
that
them.
extra bag of chips too. Like they're like, you can have one. He's
Yeah.
like, I have two. They're like, okay, like we'll give it to you.
Imagine that, dude. Can I
Comes
have
out of your
2?
salary.
Yeah. He's like,
Okay,
what do you mean?
okay,
That's
take
like
this
$5. Not
$1.50,
even. Not
yeah.
even $5.
We're still gonna have to count it.
Take this $1.50 out of my $20 million contract.
Yeah, they're like, okay, well if we just have to pay for nicer food, they're like, I'll drop more than $1.50
Exactly.
out here.
Yeah, that's
Order
what
the DoorDash.
Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson got in trouble because they ordered Popeye's chicken sandwiches. Adam Silver flipped his shit.
No way.
Swear, yeah. Like
Hilarious.
because they were like, fuck
How
this
can you
food. Like
not?
how? Like what do you
Yes.
mean? Like Lakers are out there eating sushi. I can go do whatever I want.
Dude,
Let me
like,
get some Popeyes. Just
See, they were yeah.
spicy chicken sandwich.
That's so funny.
I wouldn't want to like. The bubble just seems like it seems
just-
like it would just suck.
It seems like shit. It seems like, did you ever go to those like overnight camps?
Yeah.
And you feel like, dude, I'm alone here. Like there's no like,
Yes.
like I don't know how long it is till I get home, but it's not long and it's too
Yes.
long because I don't have the food I like. I'm not around the people I like, and I can't like. They're not alone the entire time.
Yeah.
They're like when I was in Hawaii with Will. I wanted to murder Will the 3rd day that we were there.
You were with Willie?
Yeah, I was rooming with just Will, and I wanted to kill him because like,
Yeah, you got your
like,
that's sweet.
dude, no, you can't be with anyone that long in a closed space. Like they're in hotel rooms, I'm pretty sure.
Well, yeah, it's like
And-
quarantining with your family. It gets
Dude,
all
I feel like
the
every
first
star's
day.
Dude, do you think they really sleep together? I feel like every star's got their own little room that looks dank, like complimentary.
No way, no way. Not in that. Not like that's a small place for that many people. If every single person in the NBA bringing.
No, I just think. Oh, I mean, still, like every team does bring like 12 to 15 guys.
And then you got
like,
like equipment managers.
oh, they don't
you got
give, they don't
coaches.
give a fuck about those guys. Those guys, they can pile like 10 managers into the room before they make one guy. Like
Yeah, but
if it's for the safety, they'd be like, okay, LeBron sleeping by himself, or like 10 hotel managers like sleeping in a bed. They're letting LeBron sleep by himself.
exactly.
Like
But
LeBron's
then you
gonna.
get other guys like. Fuck this! Like
I mean, but
I contribute to this league too. I'm not LeBron, sorry, but does that
Yeah.
mean I have to eat trash food while he gets to eat sushi?
Yeah, it's
like,
not fair. It's not fair.
I'm going to the Lakers. Like
I'm going to
The Lakers treatment.
End the story.
Dude,
Yeah.
Bronny and Sierra Canyon are getting the Lakers treatment out there, dude. All these kids are like, wherever LeBron goes, you get free stuff. Like they got brand new jerseys, like all these Nike sponsorships. It's like
more TV time than some NBA.
dude,
teams.
yeah, dude, they get more TV time. Like, I was like, why is Bronny's game on? Like, it was like just some random
Yeah.
game on like Sports Center, and I'm like, literally, like there was some other good games on. There was like a good NHL game on, like some good basketball games on. I'm like, wow, like they're giving Bronny's team the like, and it's because it's
Think about
Bronny.
it,
It's
think
because it's Bronny.
I would rather watch one Bronny game like that I never usually get to see because high school basketball's not on TV than a random Nuggets Jazz in the middle of the season. Like, I would rather tune into that for 20 minutes than go watch. Like, what am I gonna watch in the Nuggets Jazz game?
I mean,
eating dinner.
yeah.
Maybe I'll watch it while I'm eating dinner, and then once I'm out.
He's just a lot better than everyone. Like he's playing against too. He's just yamming on.
Who? Bronny?
Bronny.
He's not even. He's like
still not even that good. He's he's like number 28 or like 30.
Start
I know, but he's still better than.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
he's so good.
I mean, if you're top 30 as a freshman, bro, like.
Yeah, he's gonna be.
I mean, it's crazy to think that there's still 5 guys that are ranked higher than Mikey Williams in the ESPN rankings.
Mikey Williams, I hate that kid. I don't even want to talk about that kid.
Why? You like this year or something?
No, I can't even like.
Why?
It makes me so angry.
What? That you're not as beast mode as him? Like,
no, I don't care. Like he's a like has an awesome life, but that kid fucking sucks. He's like 15 years old and he's acting like he's 20. Like posting videos of him like he's got his tattoos and shit. He's all like flexing all over everybody. I get you're good, but like half those kids that are just as good as him are not fucking dicks. Like Imoni Bates and all those guys, they're just as good as him. They're on the same path as him, but they're not like posting pictures on Instagram like acting all hard when you're 15 years old.
Dude, I know.
You've done nothing, bro. You beat some fucking AAU kids. I play pretty good in AAU. But I'm not saying I'm like that. He is so good, but he has done nothing yet. And once he's done nothing.
He's put up so much numbers though. He put up like 65.
Dude,
like
so many kids that you've never even heard of before all this like high school basketball or high school sports stuff.
How much did LaMelo score that one time?
Like 92.
Yeah, it was a lot. It's like 7.
But like
Stupid.
people like that, there's gonna be so many that you'll never see in the NBA because they're not that good, and they were just good in high school because they got all of that hype around them.
I mean,
he's that kid's annoying. He just like he always wants to he's like, I might go to an HBCU, just cause like he's talking about going to like an HBCU and like not cause all the like prejudice stuff that's going on or whatever, but like that's not something you have to do. Like, go play for a real, like go play for a team. That's good.
Howard?
No, it was Maker.
Don Maker,
Makuwer Maker.
No,
he's
he
better.
committed to Howard though.
Oh, I thought you were saying his.
that's not his name.
He did it.
Yeah, no, he did. I thought Tango was saying that his last name was Howard. I was like,
but like
OJ?
I don't even think Mikey's gonna do it. I think he's just making a big deal about it, like he does on because dude, he's a 15-year-old kid with a massive platform. I don't know how you couldn't be a dick, but that kid's a real dick.
Like he's so good though. Like I mean,
he's so good. I'm not taking. I think going to the NBA, like
people like I don't. How does that work? Like, cause like you'll get like 5-star athletes that will go to like an ass school. Like when Ben Simmons went to LSU, they were so bad at basketball.
Yeah.
He was the #1 recruit in the nation. Like, could have went anywhere and went to LSU. That like now they're alright. You'll see him in like a couple like Sports Center games. But like when Ben Simmons went there, they were booty cheeks. Like they were not good.
They were good with him.
So like they were alright. Like he put up numbers, but it's just like. You also just have to have the hype. Like he has the hype that like that hype will carry him for college. Like if he like lived in Arkansas and liked Arkansas basketball and went there and they sucked ass, people would still know Mikey Williams. He'd still be putting up numbers. You know, like Mac McClung with what school did he go to?
I love Mac McClung.
Georgetown.
UConn. Georgetown.
He went to Georgetown and then he went to Texas. I think he transferred to Texas. Or Utah. But either way, it's like, how does he get noticed? Because like if you didn't know Mac McClung from high school, you wouldn't really know him in college because he's still doing the flashy stuff. But Georgetown was not on a big enough scale to get him into like even if he went to like a low scale like a TCU or just like a bigger school, I feel like he would have gotten a lot more hype, like the college hype that built up with him. But it's whatever.
This is what I'm talking about with Mikey. Like he's in a store wearing designer shit. Like
that's Mikey.
Get that if you made the money, but he's not made any money because guess what? Still a high school athlete. I'm not saying he's not. I'm not saying he's not the best high school athlete because he probably is, but he's still a high school athlete. So stop acting.
I feel like his parents definitely get low key slid money somehow. Like I don't know how, somewhat. Like
but
he's getting these low key sponsorships and stuff, bro. Like
it's not really low key when he's walking around wearing whatever. The fuck
exactly.
He wants.
But like and it's just like he's Mikey Williams, bro. I bet you like half this stuff he's getting no, not that stuff, but I'm sure when he goes to a Gucci store or some place where he lives, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna drop like a good 3,000, but they're like, yeah, we'll give you an extra like 1,000 or 2 in products. Like I feel like Mikey Williams, people like view him, they're like, I'll give him some extra
Yeah,
stuff.
because like when that guy gets big, you want him to remember you. Cause but,
Yeah,
like,
dude, like
it'd be hard not to be a dick when you're that cool. Like you, like if you're 15 years old, he's got probably like models hitting him up. He's got
dude,
like people coming after him, like
NBA
saying you're
stars.
so good, you're so good.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I'd be a cocky asshole too, but I wouldn't be like
How
that.
did we not get a candy sausage? Oh, we're still going, eh?
Yeah.
I think we got a.
I want to say my food idea for the NBA.
Okay. I said just say it right now then.
So you know how like, so nobody wants to eat food that they don't normally eat all the time. Like those guys, they never have to eat like planned meals and bullshit like that. So what if every NBA team took a restaurant with them, like took a small crew, because they're the NBA, they can do whatever. Like they can have whatever restaurant they want. What if every team brought a restaurant, so you could either eat from your own restaurant and like get something you really like,
Like switch a restaurant with a team. Like,
and Adam Silver could be like, oh, it wasn't our choice. Like if they don't like the food, they fucking picked it, so they messed up.
yeah, then it's on the teams. But now you're looking at the NBA like, why are you giving these people this shit meals?
Yeah, exactly. It makes them
you
like
gotta feed these people.
cheapskates.
These are grown men.
You're a power, like a top 3 sport in the world, and you can't feed your athletes some good food. Like those are people who are like 6'6" and above, and all like 250 pounds. You think they're surviving off 2 bags of chips and some watermelon? No.
Like I feel like they just forgot the food aspect of like the bubble. Like they're like, all right, we're gonna all go there, and then they're like, wait,
shit food.
How are they gonna get food? Like, and they're like, oh, wait, and like they like hit up all the airline companies, like American Emirates, like. We heard you had a shortage in people, so you want to slide us some food, like airplane company. They're buying food from the airplane companies. That's how the airplane companies get their money. This right now, like all the different sports leagues are like hitting up all the airplane companies, just getting all this food. But I think your idea would work to an extent, but I think it's just like Tango was saying, it's got to be better. Like, what would be like something reasonable? Like maybe like a Waba grill, just like give them like some like chicken and rice all the time, like.
That would get
I feel like the
the
coaches would not like allow that. There's no way the coaches would be like, all right, while we're in Orlando, everyone's eating like.
Too.
Huh?
More people to bring along with too.
Yeah. I feel like they should just. I mean, I feel like they got a chef. Like that'd be the first idea. Bring a chef with a lot of meat. Make sure he's not corona free, and just like give people food.
Yeah, some guy's probably cooking all day.
But like, dude, I feel like that there's not like one individual. I feel like they're just like, all right, what's the easiest to make, and like we don't need someone. And I feel like they're literally like having like 5 people that don't really cook food. They're probably just like organizers. And like, all right, what's the easiest we can have these 5 organizers like do that? I feel like they don't have chefs like designing those meals. Like
they got like a conveyor belt, just like
it's like all right, throw the cheese on, throw the bologna, like, and it's like, bro, you don't even need that many people to make a sandwich, but they probably do.
My grandpa used to get that Meals on Wheels to our house. Like it was like a planned meal.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That looks better than what the NBA players are eating.
Did he just like? Was it one of those ones where you just warm it up and stuff?
Yeah, you just warm it up, and like that's what it looks like.
Dank.
No.
Were they gross?
Dude, if
it's the old people food.
It's
old
people
food. Like they'll just eat
it looks like
it's convenient.
It's convenient. That's all it is. It's not good. That's what I'm saying. Bring your own restaurant there, so like if you get bored, it's like, oh shit, that was on you. Should have brought a better restaurant.
That's not fair. They need to change the food.
Yeah, if you could put all those restaurants in like pick one from your arena that you're already partnered with.
Yeah.
Like one from your, like there's gotta be something like
there's gotta be some like little hot dog stand or something like Daryl and the hot dog stand come with the freaking Warriors to the the Warriors are not going to the playoffs.
The Angels got Panda Express. Like I guarantee there's some Panda Express in NBA.
Yeah, the Angels. Do the Angels have anything else though?
No, they got nothing. Yeah. The Angels have got nothing. The food at Giant Stadium.
Dude, RIP to every Angels fan I know.
Why?
Busty being an Angels fan.
Rendon, Trout, like old Pujols kind of. Anderson Simmons.
That's how I felt when they got all the new guys. Like they got Pujols, like Calhoun that year. Like that's how I felt with like the Steve Nash and the Lakers. Like we were like,
Oh, yeah.
we're gonna do like we had C.J. Wilson come in and everyone just started doing busty when we got all like when Albert Pujols came, he was dominant, and then he came to the Angels and I was like, man, this guy's old. It literally felt like he aged 10 years in the first year that he was with the Angels.
Yeah, it looked like it.
Like
with
started fouling everything off, could not make contact.
Josh Hamilton.
Yes, we had all those boys.
Yeah.
I mean,
that was supposed to be the big three, and then it just got like Josh Hamilton started doing coke again, and then what? You don't? That was.
I'm not in on the baseball.
Josh Hamilton's one of my favorite players of all time, and when he came to LA, I would go to like every game that he was like a lot of games that he was there.
Yeah.
So like, but he only played for like half a season because he got on coke again, and then like spiraled out. He was gonna be so good with that team. If Albert Pujols wasn't like 50 years old by the time he got to LA.
Dude, but that was the thing. The year before Pujols was coming, the Angels were looking nice because that was the year before Pujols came was the year that Jared Weaver, C.J. Wilson, Mark Trumbo, and Mike Trout all made the All-Star game. And they had 4 guys in the All-Star game. They were looking like the Yankees that year when like the Yankees had like 5 people in the All-Star game. Like that's what they were looking like. And then they got Pujols. I'm like, oh, they're gonna be doing good. And then they didn't even make the playoffs the year Pujols came. And I was like,
that's the Angels though. I mean,
I know,
like no.
Sorry for you.
I'm a Giants fan. I made the transition like in the 8th grade or something like that. Sorry.
I've been to way too many Giants games.
Really?
Because
because you used to live out there.
One of my friends had season tickets and like really good season
tickets.
tickets. So I would go to probably 20 games a year.
Damn.
Mhm. Like and you know the brick wall in the in right field?
Yeah.
That's a suite. Like it's a it's for parties.
Oh,
that guy,
it's like a little.
Yeah.
Is it like mesh through it or like?
It's just like a fence, like a full-on fence. And
okay.
Like there's a balcony you can walk out.
Yeah.
And the guy who had the season tickets got like half price on it, so we like got to watch a Dodgers Giants game from inside the wall, and Andre Ethier threw me a baseball, and I fucking hate the Dodgers. You probably hate the Dodgers. Everybody hates the Dodgers. That's not a Dodgers.
Tango's a Dodgers fan.
You're a Dodgers fan?
Yeah.
Everybody hates the Dodgers. That's not a Dodgers fan. But Andre Ethier threw me a
That's
ball.
how the Cowboys are.
And I caught it, and I was like, I mean, I could keep it, but every time I think about it, every time I see it, I'm gonna think about the Dodgers. So I threw it right back at him, and he gave me the weirdest look ever, because like he's probably never got like shut down by like an 8-year-old kid, like giving
chuck
him a
it
ball.
back into the stands. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what I said, but if it was now, I'd be, fuck you on
fuck you on it.
Yeah, like that, but I don't know. The Giants stadium and like all that's the coolest thing.
Yeah.
This stadium's so busty, so small.
They can figure out how to put awesome food in their stadium and have cool shit, but the NBA can't figure out how to not get airline food for their players.
Service.
Yeah, get them some fucking room service. You're at Disney, like you're at Disneyland. Yeah. You got a kitchen in there.
Yeah, what? Like, how are they at Disneyland and getting that food? Like, can they not at least like have some of the chefs come back from one of their restaurants and like make the Disney burgers or something?
No, instead they just bought 400 microwaves and just started lighting all that shit up.
Dude, the Buffalo Burger at Disneyland. Remember when we got that?
Oh, that was disgusting.
It was disgusting.
It was really just a chicken patty doused
in buffalo sauce. Never get the buffalo sandwich at Disneyland. It's nasty.
Or California Adventure.
$25.
Dude, it was so expensive, dude. It was like 12 or something. It was like for the combo 15 maybe. Like, you can. I'm like debating getting the burger, and it's like $12. I'm like, what? Just the burger?
I can't spend money on food like that. I'll go to like
I hate Disney
McDonald's and get the 2 for $3. Like I'll find shit where I can.
I
the least amount of money I can pay. I don't know why paying for food seems like bullshit to me. Like if you're not buying groceries.
Mhm. I mean, I don't know. Like McDonald's
is easy because I spend like $5 and I get a good amount of food, but
it's always gonna be there for you. Like every night, like if you're a bum, you become like a homeless person. Like McDonald's will always be there for you. You can.
I got $2.
Yeah, you got $2. McDonald's will always be there for you.
You know what the new thing is that everybody needs to have? Like at Taco Bell, like if you have $5, you can get a full ass meal. Like I didn't even finish it.
Oh, like the box.
Like the chalupa box has a burrito, a taco, and cinnamon twist and a Baja Blast for $5.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Like, how does nobody know about
Dude,
this?
Carlos Jr. had the $4 real deal.
I heard
The
about that.
$4 real deal was
Carlos Jr.
Oh,
nice.
that was insane.
It was like a
Carlos
chicken
Jr.
sandwich, a double cheeseburger,
Fries, drink, and a cookie.
and a cookie. It was like
Stupid. Like,
Carlos Jr. is so bad.
it was $4. I mean, it was. I literally remember it was like $4.64, like
Yeah,
exactly.
like-
And then it was like $4.32, and then they raised it by 32 cents, and I was like so heated. I was like, all right, I'll have the $4 real deal, and they're like $4.64. I'm like, what?
Excuse me?
Excuse me? Like that's almost $5.
That's
like
As far as
drop
I'm
it down to
concerned, that's $5.
$4.32. Come on, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we can end it there. That was
Yeah, I think we're good. All right, so we're gonna be out of here. I'm Mike.
Jacob.
Brock.
Bang. Okay, there we go.